J.D. Vance, U.S. VP, Vice President, when he spoke on the escalating tensions between India and Pakistan and U.S.'s need to stay away because it's not their war after all.
We want this thing to de-escalate as quickly as possible. We can't control these countries, though. Fundamentally, India has its gripes with Pakistan. Pakistan has responded to India. What we can do is try to encourage these folks to de-escalate a little bit, but we're not going to get involved in the middle of war that's fundamentally none of our business and has nothing to do with America's ability to control it. You know, America can't tell the Indians to lay down their arms. We can't tell the Pakistanis to lay down their arms. And so we're going to continue to pursue this thing through diplomatic channels. Our hope and our expectation is that this is not going to spiral into a broader regional war or, God forbid, a nuclear conflict. But sure, we're worried about these things. But I think the job of diplomacy, but also the job of cooler heads in India and Pakistan, is to make sure this doesn't become a nuclear war. If it happened, of course, it would be disastrous. Right now, we don't think that's going to happen.
All right, there you have it. J.D. Vance, U.S. Vice President, suggesting that it may not happen, and perhaps the global community does not want the war to escalate into a broader global conflict. Karthik, you know, there's been a flurry of response from many countries, Western countries, including European Union, US, UK, in the past couple of hours, suggesting that they want the situation to de-escalate. But at the same time, when you look at the response of Pakistan, it has tried to engage various international agencies, including the UNSC, in the last couple of days to bring about its own stance in global media, to put forth its own statement suggesting that they are not the escalators. In fact, India is the escalator, but they haven't been heard. You know, if anything, they've been now told to be accountable for the terrorism that emanates from Pakistani soil. So barring Turkey, Azerbaijan and China, there is very little support forthcoming for Pakistan.
Yeah, Shweta, but you know, if I just look at it from the other end of the prism, I think, you know, there is also a lot of double standards at play as far as Western and so-called leaders of the developed world are concerned. Simply put, on the day after the Pahalgam attacks of April 22nd, there's a flurry of messages, there's a flurry of tweets all the way from, you know, Donald Trump to Vladimir Putin, you know, to voices coming from the European Commission, from Italy, from France, from Israel. All of these condemning the terror attack on India. And I think that is what gave India the confidence at some level that at least diplomatically, we are in a much stronger position than Pakistan. And the fact of the matter being that the world is standing against terror and at least voicing their concern over terror strikes that India was hit with on April 22nd. But cut to India's response 15 days later, and there seems to be the commentary at least seems to be softening by global leaders. Now, again, look at the statement coming from J.D. Vance. I think J.D. Vance saying that what happens between India and Pakistan is none of US's business, and at best they can only try and intervene and ask the countries to de-escalate. De-escalate what? I mean, what is India's role in this de-escalation? India's role was clear and simple: striking terror camps in Pakistan. Now, beyond that, and this coming again, I mean, I'm saying diplomatically and as far as foreign relations in the world go, coming pretty much in the backdrop, if not on the assumption, but coming in the backdrop that the globe is united in its voice against terrorism. And when India takes action and Pakistan retaliates again on civil and military infrastructure, then there's a dialing down of this rhetoric against terror. And J.D. Vance coming out and saying that, hey, you know what, both the countries should talk and both the countries should de-escalate and matters should not get worse. It should not become a regional conflict. I mean, at some level, I think we are talking once again about double standards of Western leaders.